Hey, hola. I'm in Amsterdam. It's been going real good. It's been a lot of fun, man. People can expect our record and more. We're a three-piece, but we kind of add and subtract members and play all kinds of songs. Some songs from Desert Sessions and some couple cover tunes and all our own songs, and just jam out and drink basically, and talk to girls, man. Oh, I do. She's at home, No, I'm just very faithful, Catholic priest. So, see, what I do is I set up all my friends. And I ate fish on Friday, and I just pray to God. It's just a good time for Caius to call it quits, So we ended up splitting ways, but we're all looking to still play music, and we're all bros, so inevitably we play together again, just in a different form under a different name, and so that's kind of how Queens happened. We were just looking around for something cool to do, and somehow came like full circle, you know what I mean? The main difference is that we're a little bit more focused as far as like the sound. Like Caius is big and roomy, and Queens is kind of tight and dry, and obviously John sings different than Nick or myself, so and I think our music style is a little more diverse, although it's like heavy rock and roll, Oh, I miss John as a person, and I'm a big fan of John, just not only his voice but his whole life. So, but I still play with John, and I do this other thing called the Desert Sessions, and he's going to be on the next one. So, it's not as though I have to go without. No, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't really care, I mean, I was in Caius, and I really dug it, so it's not a problem. And we pretty much knew that no matter what we did, like everyone was going to reference it to Caius, I mean, that seemed pretty obvious. So it's not a big deal, I don't think. It's got its good parts, and it's got its parts that are not as good, but I don't think there are really any bad parts, because, I mean, the only bad parts might be for people that are like, hey, what is this, man? This isn't Caius Part 2, but that's cool too, I mean, we're just going to keep playing and doing our thing, and like I say, Caius is something that we're all proud of, so it's not really a problem. Well, I don't like subscribe to either, I mean, I take it very casually, and I'm psyched. I've thrown bricks into a dumpster. I've fucking tarred roofs. I've done, you know what I mean? It's like I'm playing rock and roll, and I totally dig it, Like I don't think of myself as like a guitar hero or shit like that, But at the same time, I don't feel like an old man either, I just turned 25 years old. It's like I like to go have a good time, and when I started playing, it was at parties, and that's how I learned to play. Someone throws a party, band shows up, everyone has a good time. It's like an escape, you know what I mean? So like, I take it a little of both, and I take it a little too far in both directions, thank God. I just do my thing, I mean, live and have a good time and play music and hope that someone doesn't pull the plug on my dream world. Well, I love the hole myself, and I'm glad it broke down because it was full of guilt, And it's like, I think guilt is for pussies, You understand what I mean? I wonder what this translation sounds like. It must be really interesting. Death to guilt, death to Stoner Rock, and death to me as well. I like how there's kind of like a strange void, and there's only, I kind of enjoy it, I think there's like something new happening, between with everyone from like the Earthlings to Monster Magnet to, Fu Manchu to Fatso Jetson to all these strange skewed bands, that sound really kind of nothing alike, but they're all playing kind of hard rock music. It's like, that's cool. It sounds to me like there's a lot of bands just going for their own thing, and I dig that most of all, I also think the days of Ween are coming. Soon you will hear, everyone will know. My favorite guitar player is a guy by the name of Mario Lalli. and he plays in a band called Fatso Jetson, and they're from my hometown, and he's one of the most soulful guitar players ever, and when I hear him, like, I want to quit playing. So there's a guy that I really respect, you know, and I really respect guys like Pete Stahl, who plays in Goatsnake. I think idol's a pretty heavy-duty word, but I think there's a lot of room to respect lots of these different people that are out there. So, well, it's not that it's an idol or that I have his poster on my wall, but I respect his style so much, and I think it's so individual that I'm just like, wow, that's excellent, you know, and I like to see that because it's inspiring, you know. Makes you want to go out and play and continue to find your own thing as well, you know. And that seems like a good thing.